Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Day, the day where we talk about movies. Movie Day! Avatar 2, Way of Water. It's not doing so well in the box office. It is not doing so well. People are saying that pretty much a letdown. You know, we had a pretty much letdown weekend for Avatar 2 as it's lowered expectations of projections, and it's not performing as well. So let's get right into this. It's kind of a big lie. They're saying Avatar: Way of Water failed to live up to box office expectations on its opening weekend. Reports say putting pressure on Disney's $2 billion bet. Okay, first of all, it's not a $2 billion bet. They didn't spend $2 billion on this movie. They reportedly spent $350 million. There you go. Disney cut its forecast from above $150 million to between, $130 million and $150 million. Oh no. It's only going to make $130 million this weekend. What a failure. This is what really bugs me about the media. Is they're literally saying that it's a box office failure, but $135 million in US and Canada alone. Guys, I'm sorry, but I would like to say that that's a pretty damn successful freaking weekend. All right. Okay, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever took in $181 million earlier this year. That's pretty nuts, honestly. But the way Black Panther, like I don't think they have as long of legs as Avatar 2. I saw Avatar over the weekend. If you guys want to see my review on it, you guys can check it out. So Disney took control of rights to Avatar with a $71 billion acquisition of Fox in 2019. So Disney owns Fox. Fox distributed. Disney owns pretty much everything right now. And they're saying, making $130 million is a disappointment. Well, I'm sorry. Number one, there's a couple things that's going to happen. Number one, Avatar is going to have longevity. They don't really have much competition coming up in Christmas. They've got like Puss in Boots, which might, that's more of a family film. This isn't necessarily a family film, I would say, but the whole family, ages 13 up, can go to it. I'm sure there's kids that are seeing Avatar as well. But it has way more longevity than Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, which pretty much dipped the second weekend. It dropped astronomically. And a lot of people that I know want to see it haven't seen it yet. So I know that this number is actually going to be pretty darn good. And actually, let's go back. Let's look at some other just missing box office expectations, right? So internationally, guys. So this is what really bugs me about what they say here. James Cameron's Avatar: The Way of Water snared $134 million. So we're just talking about US and Canada. It made $134 million. All right. Internationally, The Way of Water tallied $300.5 million, bringing the huge opening weekend haul to $434.5 million. Okay. We do the simple math here. Avatar 2 cost $350 million to make. Avatar 2 earned $434.5 million in 4 days. So we're talking about, came out on Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In 4 days, it made all its money back and then some, plus $80 million. And they're trying to say it's a missing box office expectations. I'm sorry. You journalists, for one, don't know what the hell you're talking about. And two, it's doing pretty damn well globally because it has a huge global appeal to it. It's not just something. Okay, Chinese box office contributed around $265 million to Avatar's global tally a decade ago. China accounted for $57.1 million. See, you know what's crazy about China market is China has so many freaking people, but their box office revenues aren't anywhere near like what US makes. Why is this? Well, I think it's because of a little thing called piracy. First film had incredibly staying power at the box office, running in theaters through August 2010, a staggering 234 days. Avatar ultimately generated $760 million in the US and Canada more than $2 billion from international markets during its theatrical run. So $2 billion. So the previous title was like, oh, Disney's $2 billion bet. It's not a $2 billion bet. They bet $350 million. They want to make $2 billion, right? These greedy assholes want to make $2 billion. Right? Imagine making $2 billion, guys. But imagine making almost $500 million. It made almost $500 million globally in 4 days. So overall, I'm just annoyed. I'm just honestly annoyed at the way the media portrays this. They're saying, "Oh, missing box office expectations." What are they? If you're expecting it to be like, to make $1 billion in 3 days, I'm sorry, that's completely ridiculous expectations. So just the fact that people are saying this is completely outrageous. It's a movie that does have legs. People are going to be watching it for weeks upon end, probably months upon end. If 234 days into the first Avatar is how long it lasted in the first box office, we can guess that it's going to be pretty similar. Maybe it'll be a little bit shorter, but overall, I think it's going to be pretty damn strong. And it's actually just now picking up with a lot of people. I know I recommended it. I personally recommended it, seeing in theaters. So, holiday weekend, people have time off. They're going to go to the movies. They're going to see Avatar 2. What other movies are they going to see right now? Okay, we have Violent Night. All right, that review's coming up later today, which is an okay movie, but I won't spoil my review on it just now. Yeah, I think overall, I think James Cameron's doing pretty well. And also, they failed to mention, wait, how much did Avatar 1 make on its first weekend box office? Let's just find this out real quick, and then I'll let you guys go. So, okay, guys. So, this is another thing that really bugs me. 2009, Avatar earned $77 million in its opening weekend and collected 80% of its gross in 3D showings. Film revolutionized 3D viewing. It's for a sequel. All right, so the first one made $77 million. This one made $130 million. It made pretty much twice the amount of money. And they're still saying that it's not exceeding box office expectations. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, maybe adjust a little bit for inflation from 2009 to 2022. But you know what? You guys really piss me off. Anyway, if you guys want movies, you guys like movies, I make movies. Simp. I made this for $25,000. We can make movies for a lot less, but I would want to make them for a lot more so we can make a lot more. So get dialed into the Hey Ho Studios family. This is movie day. This is just the day where I talk about other people's movies, but it's all about our movies too. I've got a link to my main channel, Hey Ho Studios. You can watch Ride Share and a lot of our other content there. But in the meantime, guys, slap a like on this button. What do you guys think of Avatar? Is this really such a terrible weekend for the box office for Avatar? No, it's not. If you think that it's a bad weekend, leave that in comments below. We can talk about that. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching.